Yeah. Blazing Breaks. Turn the volume up. Ha. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to Blazing Breaks, where the fire don't stop. Cases on the table, here the rappers go pop. Live on the cam, whole crew in the chat. Every pull feel heavy when the hits go back to back. Football, baseball, hoops in the mix. From rookies to legends, yeah, we rip all the hits. Short prints, color autos on deck. If it's heat in the box, best believe we detect. Blazing Breaks, let it rip, let it burn. Big hits, big fire, every pack all turn. If you chasing that heat, if you want them pulls, you already know. Blazing Breaks, rule. Random teams, player spots, everybody in. Sleeves ready, top loaders. When the fire begins, no games, no fluff, just the real deal break. When we say it's blazing, yeah, that heat ain't fake. Yeah, crowd go crazy when the monsters appear. Yeah, chat blowing up when the big names clear. If it's case hit season, we the ones on call. Blazing Breaks, stand tall. We rip it all. Blazing Breaks, let it rip, let it burn. Big hits, big fire, every pack all turn. If you chasing that heat, if you want them pulls, you already know. Blazing Breaks, roll. This is Blazing Breaks. Yeah, 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 yeah. If you're here for the fire, yeah, yeah, you're in the right place.
Mike's got the magic touch. With sports cards, he knows so much. Affordable breaks for all to see. He makes it fun for the entire community. Midnight Mike pulls so much heat, and seeing everyone take shots is such a treat. Every week he pulls so many one-of-ones, he makes other breakers look like straight up bums. Blazing Breaks, that's where we go to sit back and unwind and watch the show. Affordable breaks all day long, so grab a pop of beer or even a bong. Mike is the man that runs the show. Chris Taylor is there to manage the flow. Whether it's baseball, football, or UFC, Blazing Breaks is where you need to be. Blazing Breaks, that's where we go to sit back and unwind and watch the show. Affordable breaks all day long, so grab a pop of beer or even a bong. Nothing feels better than getting a sticker and watching your hit add to the shot ticker. So come on over and take a seat and watch your boy Mikey B pull some heat. Midnight Mike pulls so much heat, and seeing everyone take shots is such a treat. Every week he pulls so many one-of-ones, he makes other breakers look like straight up bums. Blazing Breaks, that's where we go to sit back and unwind and watch the show. Affordable breaks all day long, so grab a pop of beer or even a bong. Blazing Breaks, that's where we go to sit back and unwind and watch the show. Affordable breaks all day long, so grab a pop, a beer, or even a bong. Mike is the man that runs the show. Chris Taylor is there to manage the flow. Whether it's baseball, football, or UFC, Blazing Breaks is where you need to be.
Yeah, Chris, I don't necessarily disagree with it. They could get smoked, but I don't think it's going to be because of the fact. I don't think it's going to be smoke. Like, unless Skeens comes out, in the seventh inning, they give up a bunch of runs late. That could happen. I don't know who their other closers are and stuff. But, dude, Skeens has literally talked about how he just loves his country so much. Like, he wants to die for this country. He'll go to the military when he's done playing baseball. Dude, if there's ever a chance you can not be in the military and then support your country in some way, I feel like and Chris, that point is my only point. Like, can these bats, like, dude, Harper can't get his bat going. Cal Raleigh can't get his bat going. Like, there are some guys on here that need to start swinging. Like, maybe it's time to, like, get Harper out of it. I don't know. Like, Cal has to catch, right? Like, I wish Gunnar could be in the lineup more because it's just like he's in Witt's position, right? So Bobby Witt, you're not going to not play Bobby Witt. So can you, like, do they have, they don't have pinch hitters, right? Or I guess they do, but you can't, like the DH. They don't have the DH, do they? And if they do, why is Gunnar not hitting more? Like, he hits so well when he's in. I don't know. It's going to be wild. This is the most I've ever been into it. Good redirect? What do you mean? Will Smith will play next game. Yeah, I'm just so excited to watch the game. It's getting me excited for baseball season. Can't Pete Crow Armstrong? Dude, the dude literally cranked 2 homers last game. I don't know. I don't think that's it. Harper sucks, man. He hasn't hit for shit. Over 5 tonight. I don't know. He did get screwed on 2 of them. They should have been balls. If they were challengeable calls, like if they could challenge it, they would have been overturned in a heartbeat. I'm with you, Don. I think this is what Skeens has been waiting his whole life for. And he seems to be the kind of dude that will rise to the occasion. We'll see. Listen, we got One Piece after this, so if you're in here for One Piece, I'll do it right after. I'm excited to see these select boxes. I can't believe we're ripping football. We already did all of our Bowman boxes. Had one hit before that. Yeah, like Skeens was on an interview the other day. I don't know if you saw it, Don, with USA. Like they were interviewing him. Why is he excited about being on the USA baseball team and stuff? And he's just like, I love this country. He's like, I was planning on being in the military. You know, I think he pitched so well with Air Force, got picked up by LSU, and then I don't think it was necessarily in his immediate plans to be playing like this. He's just that good. Bayshell Tootin, Quinshawn Judkins, Chris. How do I say it again? There's Bill Merritt, Mikel Williams, and Dickey, Lil Dickey. How many? All right, let's put it this way, because I told Corey, I said I could see Paul Skeens coming out and having 15 strikeouts in the first, I did say 15. That would be, 15 strikeouts in the first 5 innings. I could see him just striking out his first, 15 batters, first 5 innings. Wouldn't that be wild? Like, imagine the amount of people that would be tuning and be like, holy shit, this dude just striking everybody out. I just feel like it could be a legendary game. And if you can do that to the DR. Jared Goff and Demario Davis. That must be the shot. Or no, that's the non-rookie. No, that's different than this. I saw a video from him the other day, Lil Dicky. I loved his TV show, Dave. Yeah, I thought so. Pete Armstrong was like, I swear he's had like the best. This one's numbered. We got it numbered out of here. Donovan Jackson, rookie for the Vikes. How about Kyler Murray? I saw a stat today showing how Kyler Murray, his record with Arizona, and then his numbers are like, this dude's about to be legendary with the Vikings. I don't know. How do you guys feel? Did you also see how he said his name's Travis Etienne, not Etienne? That was a thing. He's like, no one ever used it, so I just said it was Etienne, but it's Etienne, like a Chan. I know, that's the thing. That's why I think it's going to be awesome. Don, I think it's a perfect test of Paul Skeens. If he doesn't pitch well, right? If he doesn't do well, he can't really just be like, oh, Pittsburgh needs to bring in hitters. Well, you had hitters. Now, again, he's not playing against a bunch of, the DR is a lot better than most MLB teams, right? They would do very well against MLB teams. Caleb Johnson and Nick Westbrook. That's what I'm saying. He's just going to... Yeah, Corey, he's just going to strike out everyone. Literally, just strike out everyone. What's the most strikeouts in a game? What's the record? I just want to get excited for it. I want to see a piece of history. Let me be excited, damn it. Shedeur Sanders, Sherwood. Jackson Dart with the shock. There we go. That's a nice one for the Giants. There you go. Don, is Cash up with you? Let me just believe that it could happen. Why can't I want to see that? Why everyone's got to be so damn negative? Just say, yes, you know what? We could see the most epic game. You think that's the number, 5? I thought 5 would have been enough tonight. I mean, it was. But you were worried for a minute, right? And then Farva came on the mound. Holy cow, that dude was just throwing smoke. Farva's, you know who's the umpire was Farva's dad. The dude looked just like him, calling all those awful calls against Harper. There's a Travis Hunter. Genty. Cortland Sutton. And Colston Loveland. That's a nice one there. I'm not allowed to have nice things. I don't know. I had you before. In your undies. That was a good night. I was just talking to Jamie about when he came here. I've been reminiscing about all the good times with you guys. I'm just kidding. I only saw JT in his undies once. No, for real. Jamie, I was talking to Jamie about his trip here. I sent a picture of my wife tonight ripping cars. I was like, she's in your spot. He stayed in my basement. But we joked around last night about Chris and the camera again. Chris loves that. And the fact that he couldn't have one drink with me, it was just too much. Did we drink at all, Chris, other than that night at the dinner? I don't remember. Did we get drunk together? JT showed up with gifts in hand, man. My boys loved it. Leonard Williams with the purple for the Hawks. Gunnar Helm, rookie purple. Well, these are nice cards. 21 is the most in one game, so essentially 7, like not in this manner, but 7 straight innings of strikeouts. That's what we're gunning for. Peyton Manning and Bijan, epic performances. I did? I don't believe you. You mean you got me drunk? Let me see that videotape, dude. Show me the videotape. Oh, dude, if there's one thing I can tell you when you're in a Balliet house, Jamie, you will eat. That was Grandma's way. That was Mom's way. We make sure everyone's fed. Nah, you're good, Chris. That's where I am now. It's hard. There's Justin Herbert with the notoriety dart. Nice card there. Travion Henderson. That is the variation. There it is, the V. Travion Henderson variation. Oh, we got a Drake May coming up. Justin Herbert and a London Games. Drake May, purple. That's a nice one there for New England going out to Rob. Hangovers are the worst, and they get just so much worse every single year. I forget, Chris, you're like, how old are you? 46? Yeah, are you older than that? I know you got grandkids. I'm trying to be honest here. Not overdo it and pick on you. I think you're a little older, right? You had a big birthday recently, didn't you? That's true, Scott. That's a good point. And when was it? My brother had his 39th birthday just this past week, and I got to tell you, I heard him on the phone. I said, "You're getting too old for this." He's like, "I might be." He's like, "I can hear it, man. You hit that age." Gatson and Lamar Jackson, purple. Really good looking. These purple look good. 46. Did I get it right? Is that what I said? I'm actually kind of proud of that. Coop, missing Blankenship this year. And there's Mean Joe Green. No Blankenship for Coop. Bills got Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. They got Bradley Chubb. They got some other dude. Just like tonight, too. Some other defensive back. I don't know, man. Bean doing Bean things. Getting us. That's a nice Caleb Williams. Second year Caleb. Austin Hooper. And a Kyle McCord rookie. And there's Caleb Johnson with that mosaic. Notoriety. That's sharp. I'm going to put that over here. Caleb Williams and Myles Garrett. Actually, I'll sleeve that. You're not far behind, man. We're all about the same. I remember that when we started. I was like, holy cow, we're all like the same age. I was watching a 21-year-old break today, and he was listening to country. It was like 90s country. I'm like, good to see a young guy know good music. He's like, yeah, I'm like a middle-aged dad. I'm like, hey, watch it. Watch it. That's me. That's like most of us in cards, right? Bayshaw Tootin with the mosaic prism. Tony Pollard. Derrick Henry. Is this the year we see the full fall off of Derrick Henry? I mean, he had moments of Derrick Henry last year, right? But like, then he started to like really fade some weeks. Jamie don't look a day over 50. Oh, by the way, I just saw it tonight. I did not know this happened. Jamie, your Steelers getting Pittman for a 6th for a 7th. I mean, taking the $20 million like hit, but golly, I think that's a great pickup. Xavier Legette purple, Egbuka purple, and there's a Bills Rousseau. Bang with the mosaic. That's a nice card. That mosaic, that's the first mosaic I've opened this year. Yeah, dude. And like the dudes that can, you know who's doing it though, Mike? Those old heads that are doing it are guys who have always been able to do it. They just never stop. Because like for me, I took like a month off, right? And I go back to it, I'm like, oh, I should have never quit. This hurts again. Who's throwing the Pittman? That's a great question, Scott. That's the thing I keep telling my pap, who's 93-year-old young. And when I say that, I mean it, dude. Like this dude stretches and works out every morning, after goes to Walmart every day, goes to the farmer's market every Wednesday, flea market every Sunday. He's mobile, he's active, he knows all the guys on the Steelers team. And I'm like, Pap, he can't hear anything. Who's the Steelers quarterback? It's going to be Aaron Rodgers. He's going to be good, I'm telling you. I'm like, all right, Pap. I think you're right, Chris. I think those dudes that can party like that are just legends. They are born with, they're born alcoholics. You know how hard it is to drink even one night a week? I need 2 days recovery. And that's the key, Mike. You can't do that. Once you quit, it's like, forget about it. Hey, that was about Italian enough for me to play on the Italian World Baseball team. Cam Miller, he's never going to see the field. Oh, you're fired. 9-iron, huh? No, you're fired. Poor guy didn't even get a chance. They're like, yeah, sit down. But Geno Smithson, yeah, he's still better than you, dude. How about the Jets going all the way around the block? You're talking to me or that Mike? Michael Thompson needs a shot. I think he should send me a video of him taking one. Jack Sawyer. Not related to Tom. That's not it. It's too much in one night. But you're a big dude, too. You can handle it. Tyler Warren, Jordan James. Braylon Allen, Jaquez Hunter, Drew Brees. 8 beers, $100. Ooh, I got excited. I bet you a lot more than that. That would only be like $12 a beer. That's a cheap beer at a game. Jalen Royals, Caleb Johnson, Hollow Raider rookie. Yeah, Jamie just said it. You are a giant, Scott. I believe you. I believe that you spend more on alcohol than season tickets. That's hard to do at football games. I'll tell you that. I don't know how expensive those basketball tickets are, but it's not easy to do. Jalen Walker, that's because we get hammered before we go in. That's all right. Ciders don't count anyhow, JT, so you're good. Like, you never really did drink, right? And the apple ciders don't count. I mean, like, if you have 6 of them, you got to be here around to know the joke there. But I will say one of my favorite stories about JT is so we took him, into the heart of Buffalo to a little bar. It wasn't a little bar; it was a big bar, and a brewery. And we thought for sure he was, we said the Bills fans are nice, but the funny enough thing is there was like that many Eagles fans in there. I think JT, you probably had more support than we did. We did drink Jack Fire that night. I feel like that wasn't the night. I think it was the night with Brandon and Chris that we made everyone a mod. Woody Marks, Matthew Golden. That's a sweet card. The green press proof. I'm going to top load that. McConkey. RJ Harvey with the blue scope. Wow, that's a nice first pack. I do have to tell you, if we pull the Josh Allen downtown in this, who has the Bills? I didn't even look. Jake, if you get it, I'm paying full comps for the Josh Allen downtown. I think it's at like $1,700-1,800 right now. I called my dad this morning. I made the decision that I'm getting that card. I'm getting the Josh Allen downtown. I just got to find it at the price that I want, which is comps. A lot of people charge it more than that. Gioletti, Ashton Genty rated rookies, Malachi Starks with the pink rated rookie. Looks like my comments, I have to scroll down. I must have scrolled up, but I'm missing some. Yeah, they were. I do remember that. They were fly, Eagles, fly. That was the night everyone gets a wrench. That's what I said. The Bills fans are generally like pretty easy to get along with. They just get hammered. You just gotta you can't hit them on the wrong after so many beers. Or leaving the game after a loss. That's never good. Right, JT? There will be someone at the door. Dude, I ain't even trying. I'm just trying to buy it. I said it's crazy when there's a card's that hard to find. And again, this is my thing with comps. Not to get super serious, but everyone's like, oh, the last sold's this, and this. I'm like, well, go find it for that. And it was like, well, there's one for sale for $2,100. I'm like, that to me is the comp then, right? Like, where can I get it for? There's a Luther Burden Green, Travis Hunter rated rookie. That's, I think, where the comps become a little bit of a gray area, okay? So, sure, okay, the last two sold with this. Okay. But there's only 3 listed, and the cheapest one's $2,100. Well, that's the comp. Josh Allen. Oh, only 2? I can get that done in a night. That's a cup of coffee and a Netflix movie. Trevor that's easy work. Trevor Etienne, Cam Scatabo, Charles Woodson, Kyle Williams, Egbuka. I know, what an asshole that dude was. I'm sorry. I can't speak to the fans after the game. They turn into different people, JT, after a loss. That's who I'm talking about, Don. I said they just picked up someone else tonight. Yeah, that Gina, it sounds like he's a stud. They said he's going to be an impact player right away. All right, here's our chance. Downtown. No, but another blue shot. There's Max Crosby on his old Raiders. Still his Raiders uniform. Oh, that'll play. All right. Green press proof Dylan Gabriel. Again, I don't know what his situation's going to be. I don't know how many years until he's Sam Darnold's his career. But Christine, not a bad one out of the mega. Dylan Gabriel green. It's a hold card. I like it. Oh, you got a little bonus here with the Dylan Gabriel pink. And Scat Attack for the Giants with the blue. JT, was that the game that Drew Bledsoe was the vet of the game? And he was awful? Dude, Jamar Chase is like so mad. He was mad when like it wasn't bad enough that they didn't get Max Crosby, that the Ravens got him. But then they're like, just kidding, Max Crosby is back. He's like, oh, thank God. Because he had tweeted something about it, and then they're like, oh, we got Trey Hendrickson, and said, he's like, fuck off. This is an April Fool's joke, right? Trey Hendrickson left. I just think it's more than personnel there. That team just doesn't feel motivated. Joe Burrow seems like he doesn't want to play football. Would you, if you just know you're going to get, like, mutilated every freaking game? Or do you feel differently? Like, Don, do you feel like the Bengals have a lot, as fans, I think you have hope. There's sauce. But do you feel like maybe... That one was great. Angry Axel, are you asking how do you buy packs? We do breaks, if that's what you're asking. We do breaks. We operate off a Facebook page, but they're for group team breaks. Cam Miller again. Hey, and JK. Yeah, that Joey B on the white couch is literally the truth, though, isn't it? Like, you could just feel that scene. Hey, Luther Burden. Dark Luther. That's true. It is about defense. They always put up points. Thing is, too, Burrow has to put a full, he's got to stay on his feet for sure. Which, again, that comes down to can he be protected. Genty, we got the Mahomes captain in charge, and Kyle McCord, first year fresh. Again, if you're in here for One Piece, a lot of you guys are in both, but if you're here just for One Piece, we're going to do it right after. We're going to stay on the stream. We're going to stay live, so just hang tight. When we're done, we'll get cleaned up, and then we'll do I'll put all the One Piece box back on. We'll roll the dice, get a random roll there, random the packs, and all that good stuff. Gunnar Helm and a Will Howard blue. I mean, I think they may. So this is what sucks about Aaron Rodgers not making a decision. They had a chance. They could have maybe fought for Kyler Murray. They maybe could have fought for Tua. Not that they wanted him. Maybe, heck, they go get... I know this is not the answer. I know it's not. But, like, Gardner Minshew and Geno Smith, like, I don't think he's the answer yet. Can Will Howard maybe be the future quarterback there? Maybe. Do they draft him? Maybe. But is there anybody they want? So it's like Aaron Rodgers decides he doesn't want to play. Jalen Milroe, Amarian Hampton, and there's the Prather. Take this for what it's worth, but my Luffy straw hat's up in my bedroom. For whatever that's worth. It's just because I took it off before I went to bed. It's nothing more than that. I'd like it there to be a better story with that. Like, Nami got all dressed up and, like, Luffy came to the rescue, but nah, I just fell asleep with the Luffy hat on like like an idiot. No one's taking a shot with me tonight? No one? Jamie, where you at? You didn't buy a bottle yet? Even if it was a story, I couldn't tell it. My kids can watch my YouTube channel. All right, shucks. So this must be New Orleans Saints. Oh, that's Jake. So you heard my offer on the old Allen there. Shador Sanders, hey, and Caleb Johnson, Purple Shock. You want a Shuck auto? He is a hard one to find, not only in breaks, but what'd you think, Scott? He's a hard one to find at shows too, and a lot of the dealers are buying Shuck. So like people are going up to the dealers, you buying? I've watched multiple dealers because I'm like, if he passes on that, I'll take it. I'm sure dealers don't love it, but Because then now the guy's like, well, are you not going to give me my price? But I want him. Like, I think he's a good buy. Plus, I'm searching for one for someone. And I'm like, I'll buy it. I'm like, don't get lowballed here. I'm only on episode 2 as well, Corey. So when we were breaking baseball earlier, my son was in here. I don't know if you heard him. Dad, One Piece. We're watching One Piece. I'm like, you're going to have to chill, dude. Scatabo. Giants having a nice break. I've read nothing but good things about season 2. The negative things I read, even the guy, the creator of the anime has came out and defended and be like, that was a creative decision. Like, we wanted to change that. Hey, I have a question. What do we think about Romeo Doubs on the Patriots? I mean, they paid up for him, right? Oh, I thought we had one. I hate when they do that. What do we think about Romeo Doubs on the Patriots? Can we get one fucking case hit? Yeah, there is a lot of those. And even the long-term deals aren't that, like, they seem like, you know, like it's like 4 years is the long contract right now. Well, I mean, if you look at it, especially with, like, quarterbacks, look at what's going on with Tua. Look at what's going on with Kyler. They're both on these massive contracts, right? And those teams are just eating money. Which I don't necessarily agree with. Like, I think that maybe there is a time to move on. I know there's a time to move on. But, like, does some of this fall in the laps of the organizations? Like, did you ever prepare them? What was your intent here? That was a McMillan and a Henderson. Alec Pierce and R.J. Harvey with the multicolor there. Dalbs, was that his situation? He was just injured all the time? I didn't have any ownership of him in fantasy because I didn't want to watch a stupid Guardian hat. I just didn't want to see it, so I didn't draft him. Oh, Carl, episode 3, dude. I went back and watched, there's McMillan, all of season 1, Hampton. That season's good too. I've only seen the first episode and part of the second one, but definitely better, higher production value. Rome Odunze, not a rookie. We have the Marion Hampton, Tet McMillan, and then our Boswell. Troy Franklin. Yeah. Chris, I mean that's a fair thing to say. I mean, I think Denver is set up for such great success. Just losing their OC is going to be the question, you know. Ricky Pearsall and Ursary. You saw what it did to the Lions when they lost their OC to the Bears, right? Like, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of other variables, but I think having a quality OC is a very big thing, which is why I think that there's a nice Jackson Dart. Why I think the Chargers are primed to absolutely just wreak havoc this year. Joe Burrow, Matthew Golden, rookie shock, Colston Loveland, and there's an R.J. Harvey future. I think it was an overpay. That's a lot of money. They gave him like 20, was it like 20 something million? It wasn't just 20. I'm not saying that the head coach can call it Blake, but I don't care who's calling plays. There is value in a good offensive court. There's a reason that oh yeah. But I'm saying I guess Denver did get the new. He came from Seattle. I guess Seattle's the one I'm saying. Like their OC went to Denver. Yeah, my bad. I was confusing because their coach came from the OC. That makes sense why they brought him in. Yeah. Sorry, I got my thoughts all twisted. Must be the whiskey. Must be the maple whiskey sours. USA. Dude, what a game. I got worried for a second. I was like, what? I don't want to hear this. Tyler Loop, Sirianni, and how about this? Diggs. We're going to have to random that one. Either New England or Minnesota, unless it's the same ownership. Rob and Chris. That's going to be a random. The multiverse. It's a red. It looks like it should be numbered. So yeah, did Denver really lose anything? Denver's got to be in. There's a Will Howard. Denver's got to be in great shape. Dude, that's going to be a tight division. Depending on what happens with Rice and whatever goes on with Xavier Worthy, does he play? They did bring in Montgomery, right? No. What running back did they bring in? Was it Montgomery? Who did the Chiefs bring in at running back? Yeah, that's what it was. The butt cheeks got tight there. Runners on second and third, no outs. And like the batter before, Miller was thrown kind of all over the place. Right? He was like, I know it was a slider, but it was like high, outside. Yeah, it was Montgomery then. All right. Oh, Kenneth Walker. Montgomery went to Houston. Kenneth Walker. Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah. So MVP, Super Bowl MVP. I don't think Denver needed to do much, right? They were set up. I mean, what happens in that New England game if Bo Nix plays? And then the question becomes, because, again, I'm not saying I don't believe in Drake May. I'm just saying I didn't believe in the New England team. I just as a whole. Not comparing them to the Bills, not saying anything more, anything less than their schedule allowed them to get to that point. They beat a, Knicks-less Denver team to get in, and then they had to play a really, really, really good defense for the first time. We saw how that worked out with an okay offense. I just think that Denver was primed to win that Super Bowl. I think the winner of that Bills-Broncos game was, in my head, was headed. But then, of course, the Knicks got hurt at the end. Jonathan Taylor out of 199. Nothing worth talking about. The winner's the winner. Seahawks won and New England got there. I'm glad they didn't win. Sorry, New England fans. I couldn't have handled that. Everything did line up for them. And you know what? Good for, that. If nothing else, it builds confidence in the team. I love that we have, you can't say, oh, the Bills just don't have anyone in their division, right? Because without them performing, it could have easily been that conversation. I'm kind of with you, Scott. The only thing I can think of is, is Andy Reid going to design an offense around Kenneth Walker to alleviate the pressure off of... But I think there's a Travion Henderson Thunderbirds. I think there's a reason Seattle had the money and they didn't sign him, right? They just opted not to spend money on him. Now, did some of that have to do with the falling out at the parade, the politics, a little maybe ego and pride? I don't know. I've not read enough about it. John Lynch. Look at this. Why do they always do this with Jason Myers? A foot so nice you get it twice. He does have a nice boot. Bijan. Before I open the hits in this, I'm taking a shot. KC backup running back. Drake May, Thunderbirds. Drake May base. Well, I guess it's going to be... Who's that white boy that runs for him? Who's the one that came in preseason and had 4 tutties? And then all of a sudden, they're everyone's let's... It might even be during the season because everyone picked him up. Yeah, that's not who. Who's the young boy? Colston Loveland. What's his name? He was a rookie last year, I think. Maybe in 24. Jim Everett, McConkey. Look at that. And Kyler Murray, now a Viking. Carson. What was his name? Full name. Why it's still not clicking. That's why I'm asking. What the fuck? McMillan and Dickey. Yeah, okay, that's who it was. That's who. He had like, it was steel. I couldn't think of it either. I will say this, and people underestimate. Everyone looks at James Cook. I think Ray Davis is like, what the fudge? Ray Davis is such a supplement to our team. We have our hits because I can feel them in the back. I'm just surprised there's a Brock Bowers, Patrick Surtain, Kyle McCord, McLaurin. Thought we would have got more numbered. There's a thick in the back. Maybe it's an indicator of a case hit. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen a case hit in a hit pack. So we made the maple syrup whiskey sours. And real quick, if you're in here for one piece, we're doing that right away next. But I got vanilla crown. Little Coke Zero to chase. USA all the way. Skeens. I'm going over under 17 strikeouts. What do you guys think? Over under 17 strikeouts for Skeens. I'm putting the over at plus 220 though. little hedge there. Little added bonus. Chris, you don't like America, that's why. Whatever, dude. I'm just kidding. I don't mean that. 13, I like that number. That's probably a cleaner number. Dylan Gabriel, Cleveland. Yikes, coming through. Easy. That's because I don't have any ciders to wash it down with. If I could pick one NFL player who would, or NBA player to see in the NFL. Realistic. Well, what's your number, Chris? Give us your real number, your realistic number. It's a Penix double there. Maxwell Harrison and, ooh, this is nice. Out of 199, a little two-color. Got the neon green there. Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks going to Steve Connor. Steve Perry. 8 strikeouts. I'll take that. Let's wager it. I think that's a fair number with the DR. What do you want to wager? No money. It's got to be something fun. Let's come up with something. I think 8 is I think 8 is very fair. I would even go that 8's not a push. I would give you 8.5 to say he has to have 9. So I would go up 0.5 since I think he's gonna have much higher, and say that 9 wins, 8 loses on a wager. Iverson as what? The water boy? A wide receiver at 5'7". Now how tall was he? Like 6'1"? As tall as me. Alright, I'm going to do a recap quick. And then we're going to rip One Piece, so don't go anywhere. Bunch of sleeved up stuff here. We had the Thunderbirds Drake May, Travion Henderson, Tyler Loop Prism Select, Jackson Dart Base, Matthew Golden with the Shock, RJ Harvey, Shador Sanders Optic, Milrow Optic, Luther Burden Blue Shock, My House Sauce. We had the ETN Pink, Rookie Revolution Scat, Pat Bryant Pink, Matthew Golden Green Press Proof Scope, RJ Harvey Blue, Caleb Johnson Optic Hollow, Egbuka Pink Mosaic, Bayshell Tootin Prism Mosaic, Kyle McCord Purple, Gunnar Helm Purple, Colston Loveland, Cam Ward, Shador, Donovan Jackson numbered out of 699, and a Bill Krosky Merritt. We had a couple other things here. Variation Travion Henderson, Drake May Purple Mosaic London Games. Out of 199, out of 189. And by the way, true to blazing form, how about a bookend of 189 out of 189? So, again, just seems to hit a lot here. Couple Giants things here. The Scat throwback. Cam Scatavo Scope, Notoriety Dart, and the Shock Dart out of Select. A Will Howard Blue. We had the pink. Well, we're going to save that Dylan Gabriel. The Elijah Aurora, 2-color for the Seahawks, numbered out of 199, and a first-year fresh Kyle McCord. And then we're going to have to random off this multiverse here. But how about Dylan Gabriel with the pink, the green press proof, and the dual patch auto out of 199. High school, I could. You think he could play the D-back position in his prime? I mean, I think if we're going to go back to their prime, not current player, athletically, like LeBron would. I mean, he's a physical specimen, right? You know how I feel about LeBron. You know I'm not like I grew up a LeBron fan. There's no love lost for my fanhood of LeBron. However, we're gonna do one piece here. Let me just clean this up, guys. I feel like LeBron has to be the dude, right? Like, even if it's just as a tight end. I feel like who's stopping that guy from catching one in the red zone? Sure you can. He can flop. I see receivers and quarterbacks do it all the time. Hell, Patrick and Josh are both really good at it anymore. I mean, most quarterbacks are really, really good at it. It's just a matter of if they get the calls. But I get you, Chris. Did you see his elbow thing? It's so pathetic. It's like, come on, dude, stop it. Like, now you just look like the dude everyone feels bad for. Oh, we got to random this quick. I haven't watched SGA enough. I mean, like, I obviously see the headlines and the highlights, but man, it sounds like that dude is absolutely incredible. Is he a dude that gets, like, draws a lot of fouls? Is that the one that they're like, oh yeah, he just... Pats, Vikings. And I'm going to double this up a bunch. I'm bring you over here. I'm going to copy this. We're going to double this just so there's more on the wheel. All right, here we go. Pats or Vikings. Who's going to get the card? Let's spin it. We're doing one piece. They're immediately following this. Vikings. Gonna get it. The Minnesota Vikings going out to Chris. All right, guys, let me stop the recording here. Let me get our boxes of one piece up here. Make sure I have Post-it notes ready because you know I can't write on the packs. The free throw merchant. Yeah, is that him? You guys know I don't watch a lot of basketball. I just can't. It's hard for me to tolerate. I am a little disappointed I didn't get a single shot video from anyone, but I'll forgive you tonight because I have been drinking. So who am I to judge? That's the screen. Feeling good tonight, guys. In a great mood. Glad we're ripping. Hope you guys are in a good mood as well. Been loving. I mean, we had some great Bowman's Best breaks. We had a great run with these football breaks. We got to get back to it. I mean, I didn't plan on throwing one up. The intentions are to kind of enhance those breaks a little bit, the football ones, but I've also been so short on time as it is. Does the bracket come out on Sunday, right? We talked about it. We might do a freebie, Mike, for anyone that's been in breaks since the new year. All right, give me a minute here. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to set this up. Jonathan Thomas, Carl Roberts. Let me just make sure that's the numbers here. Okay, so I'm ready there. So I'm going to start the break here. Let me get this switched up. I will get your list of packs up then, but until I do, we're just going to throw this up so we know we're working on the one-piece break. All right, first off, 1, 2, 3 to the left, 4, 5, 6 to the right. It's going to be the left, 1, 2 to the top, 3, 4 middle, 5, 6 bottom, 2. So top, left. This is going to be our box. Now, We're going to open it up. We're going to number all the packs. And let's hopefully we find an SP finally. Those of you who stuck around to watch this or even just talk sports. The free throw merchant. That's a good nickname. How about the big dumper for Cal Riley? What are some other like modern, I'm not talking like legends, you know, like Terminator is one of my favorite for Clarence Thomas, right? But what are some current good nicknames for people? The dump truck for Cal Riley just feels. What's the one kicker? What team? He's the thicker kicker. Like, dude, could you imagine doing that in women's sports? But like this dude's just like, yeah, I'm a fat kicker. I'm the thicker kicker. Embraces it. Double standards, man. Us fat people have feelings too. I guess if I was getting paid a couple million to kick a football, I could get over it. It wouldn't hurt me that bad. Bring back the Sonics. There's Jamie. What's up, Jamie? Where were you for our shot? So the thicker kicker, we got the free throw merchant, the big dumper, what was your claim, Mike? I gotta go back and see. Hitman, Hitman. Jamie, where's your shot, dude? Scott doesn't drink anymore. He's too big to get drunk. The brow? Oh, who's that? That's the dude in basketball. What's his name? Is it Anthony Davis? I am so out of touch with basketball. I got into it when we started breaking it for a little bit. You know, I was crazy. I was talking about this. There was a stage where I bought in like when I started in late 17, early 18, and I got everything, right? I was getting a lot of baseball, a lot of basketball, and I just couldn't move it, so I sold it at a loss. But I'm talking about, not only am I talking about like Tatum's rookie year, Luka's rookie year, but Ohtani's rookie year, and I could go to the hobby shop, and they were like, they were like, do you want any of this? I know you do. Like, I was like, nah, I can't really fill baseball or basketball right now. I'm so busy with football. We're filling football like crazy. But that was Ohtani's year. Dude, I literally gave away Ohtani stuff. Like, not his cards, but sealed wax. Like, it was giveaway stuff. Nope, we're just getting started now, Gabe. Just shoot over when you can. So less than Luka, but they do call him that. That's his name, right? So this is the way it works. We haven't even random up what packs you get yet, but I'm going to try to mix them all up here. They're all numbered, Gabe, and anyone else that's in here. But I just kind of mix them up so that you're not like, on pack one, I go first. We mix them up before, mix them up during, after. I'm going to bring you over here. This is how it works. We are Friday night one-piece packs. Min roll 5. These are going to be your pack order. We got 24 packs, 24 names. 9 is the roll. 1, 2, 3. Is the draft going to, like, where are my college people at? Is the draft going to be any good this year? All right, let me bring it over here. 1 second, guys. And we're going to go over to the break list here. I'm going to take a shot before we do it, too. With my man, Tony Chapa. Bears fans, I know we have a couple in here. We have Carl, Elise, and we have Chris. I'm not anyone else. Thompson, you a Vikings fan? The other one. One of you are a Vikings fan. How do we see the NFC North going this year? I had my buddy here the other day, and he said that he sees the Lions at or below 500. All right, no one's going to send a shot. I'm going to do another one quick before we do One Piece. We have our box. We have our pack numbers. It's up to Luffy and the East Blue to save us. No, I switched over to the NFL draft. Woo! Tomorrow might be a hangover day. We'll see how this goes. Yikes, bikes. Because we were talking about the Bears, how the North would go, but I don't know why what brought me up. Bears, Minnesota, Detroit, Packers. What happened to that division like that? It just got like flipped around. Do we still think it's the strongest division? If not, what is? 11 is going to be Carl. Carl, are you okay? He's up there. Bears, Minnesota, Detroit, Packers. You think Minnesota with Kyler, huh? You a believer? You're Cowboys and Texans. All right, other Michael Thompson. Okay. All right, here we go, Carl. Good luck. I see something shiny back there. You got Alvita, Cammy, Viola, and Perona SR is going to be your card. Let me brighten this up a bit. NFC West is the strongest. I get that there. Especially with the Seahawks winning, the Rams in the playoffs. Niners always seem to get it done. The Cardinals, I feel like, are their one outlier, so there's 3 really solid teams. Number 4 is Corey. Anyone else? Chris and Jamie both say it. Anyone else want to throw a different division? Try to challenge it? Right now, I mean, it's hard to argue it. I would say this year, surprisingly, could be the AFC West. If Pats recover, again, Corey, this is Pack 4. Pats recover, I have a very strong feeling the Chargers are going to just run through. I think that we've talked about it, the Broncos are going to be solid. So the Raiders brought in a bunch of dudes, retained Max Crosby. They're going to get Mendoza. They have Brock Bowers and Janty, like Habari and Ulti. Like, could that division be the division? We have to think that the Chiefs. Did I say the Pats? The Chiefs are going to be better this year. We have to think so, right? I don't know if I said Pats, but I meant the Chiefs. Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, and Raiders. I don't know. Pack 5, Jonathan Thomas, you in here? We know it's not his division, which is the NFC East. We know it's not that. Although I think the Washington's and Giants are gonna be heavily improved. The Eagles just got to get their shit together. All right, what do we got? Nami. Don't break that bat. Who are their wide receivers? Who? The Chiefs? Are you talking about the Chiefs? I mean, are you assuming Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy aren't playing? I'm assuming. I still think there's a chance Tyreek Hill goes there. But I'm with you. If that's who you're talking about. Or are you talking about the Raiders? Are you talking about the Raiders who are their receivers? I mean, do they draft one? This is Pac-10. This is Corey, another one. I get that, but maybe they draft. They didn't bring anybody in at that position, did they? Nico, Bonnie, and Ulti. Bonnie with that wiener. Oh, who are their wide receivers though, comma, Oakland. I stopped reading when you said, I said, Chris, I'm trying to shuffle so many things here. But I did see who are their wide receivers though. I didn't even read after that. I answered the question, but I get what you're saying. Maybe I thought that was okay in my brain. I don't know. I'm not going to say how my brain works. I can't figure it out. 9, Carl Roberts. Yeah. Don't you wish you could just see Devontae Adams kind of back there a little bit? Just one more chance. Is he done? Is Devontae Adams cooked? Koala with the SR going out to Pack 9. That's going to be Carl. I heard him and his whole family were in the Baltimore Ravens facility. Like, hanging out, right? Like, and there was rumblings. He got rumblings. I don't know what that means. That they were working on Hendrickson. And he said, I guess he kind of knew that meant maybe his deal was done. Weird, right? Like, you have your family in, you're in the facility, looking around. No, I haven't. I've seen his transformation. This is UJT at Pack 8. I've seen his transformation since he came into the league. He looks like a completely different dude. Bolo Betty. Wanda. I think I'm going to throw this on tonight. Episode 1 again. Oh, what do we got? It is an SP Koala. Pack 8 JT. Koala SP. I got to see what this one's at. I haven't priced this one out yet. Koala SP. Now remember, there'll be one more in here. This one is currently at $235 market value. So we have one more. This is one of the lower ones. Hopefully, we have the and there's also the chance at the manga yet too. That's not included in your SPs. So this is $250. This is the Shador Sanders of SPs. It should be good, but we'll see. I don't know if she has a following or what. Isn't in the live action yet. But hey, $250 on a $17 spot. You can't beat that. We're gonna do this for you here because we're gonna keep that up the show. That means there should still be 2 hits, and of course, there's still always a chance at the manga Uti. Pack 7 is gonna be Gabe Gomez. Nice. Oh, that makes sense. What did I tell you guys? When there's an all art leader, you have the chance at the SP. So you are gonna get the all art leader here, Gabe, at Pack 7. Which is still a good card. The only thing that's hurting the value of this one, there's a Rebecca, and you're going to get the Vivi All Art, is the fact that Vivi's the only leader in here, so she's the only one with an All Art leader card. Still one more SP, though, in the boxes. Pack 6 is going to be Jesse. I haven't seen that koala yet. The SPs look so good with the portrait frames around them. This is going to be Pack 6 is Jesse Bushel. Sugar and S Snake. Pack 21 is Jason Upchurch. Balo Betty. We'll fly through. Oh, here we got SR at least. Lilith and Raiju SR. Jason. We'll fly through these a little bit since we have the SP in this box. But could still be another hit here. Pack 20 is going to be Populars. Plus, no one's sending me a shot video. But hey, USA won tonight. Chris, what's your score prediction in the game on Sunday? I hate that it's on 8 o'clock. Stussy and Carrot pulled her all art earlier. That's for you, pack 20, David. $17, Michael Thompson. See if we can get you an old art or something here. Michael Thompson with pack 17, Alvita. Lim and Marguerite. All you have is energy drinks. They're great chasers. I thought you said they didn't have any alcohol. They don't, Charlie. That's orange juice. Like the chaser? Like the mixer? That's it. It's like the mixer? People just drink the mixer? Spot 3, Michael Thompson. We just did yours. Spot 16, Gabe. We'll do another pack here. All right, you think the score is 8-6? I like that. That's fair. Although, that's going to have to come off the relief pitchers because it ain't happening off the Skeens. Jory Bonnie and Charlotte Pudding. Pack 16, Gabe with Charlotte Pudding. Pack 13 is Gabe. We'll do another one for you, Gabe, because I know you have another one yet, too. Should be another hit here. Kajaku and Koala. That's the all art. So, JT, you got the Koala SP. This is the SR all art of Koala. It's the Koala box. That's a sweet card. I haven't seen either of those yet, so I appreciate you guys letting me rip this box for you. I love seeing the art. I'm telling you, man, this is the stuff I've been going to card shows to look at. Cards I think are incredible. Pack 12 is going to be Michael Thompson. What's your favorite energy drinks? I haven't bought an energy drink. I'm not joking when I say this. I'm not exaggerating. I just talked about it the other night. I don't drink energy drinks. But today I was running late to get out of the house. My dog just was fixed. I didn't want to walk back in and interrupt her in her kennel. So I'm just going to stop. Instead of my pre-workout, I was like, I'm just going to get an energy drink. And I got a C4. And I know it has what's the stuff that makes you itchy? I know it has it in it, but man, it effed me up. It was good flavor though. Shirashi and Nico Robin with the SR there going to pack 12. That's you, Mike Thompson. Monster Voodoo Grape. There you go, Mike. Pack 19 is going to be Hitman. We're going to do yours, Jamie. Coffee wakes me up. I like 2 cups of coffee to wake me up. By 8 o'clock, I'm up at 6:30. By 8 o'clock, that's gone. Like, I have nothing from that. Good luck, Jamie. Pack 19. Cammy, Makino. Oh, we got something back here. Oh, it looks like we got a 4th hit. Maybe that's the one we got shorted. Looks like there's something back here. Dude, how about the Nami RSR? Stacked. Absolutely stacked. Dude, 3 all arts and the SP. I've seen that flavor, Chris. It looks... I don't drink full calorie Red Bull, like full sugar Red Bull, but that looked good. I mean, like the concept of strawberry apricot sounds good. I don't know if I've seen a drink with those 2 flavors combined. 2 Red Bulls, the Sakura Cherry, and the Vanilla Berry. See, vanilla, although I did the vanilla whiskey tonight, I don't generally like vanilla, but since we were doing maple, I was like, I'll try it. Vanilla always feels sweeter. Like, it's just always extra sweet. Jamie, there you go. I don't know if you're in here with us still, but the Nami, just absolutely stacked. This is a break, dude. This is a good box. Michael Williamson, pack 18. Corey, they're not good for you. I mean, it's just... Monster Bad Apple tastes like sparkling apple juice. Chance at a Gold Dawn, too. I saw it. It's not. Dang it. Yamato, Asuka, and Nami Dawn. That's pack 18, Michael Williamson. Again, those Red Bulls are to me are always like you drop a shot of Jaeger in them. It's like Charlie's orange shoes. Pack 23, Corey Kelly. Who knows? Maybe we'll get another one. This was like the box I had at the hobby shop. So I guess if you get the SP, it's just like loaded. Balo Betty. Charlotte Pudding, and there's the Nami. To me, I like going I just like the, what's the tea and juice? Is that Monster? I like the peach tea ones. 3, Michael Thompson, number 1. I'm with you, Chris. I love when I go in the doctor, like, because I have to get checked because I'm with you. Like, I have that as a prescription. And they're like, your heart looks great. We always get concerned because of that. I'm like, well, that's because I only drink whiskey, eat junk food, and sleep 4 hours a night. Carrot. Hey, and is that Nico? So it's understandable that my heart looks great. Mine's the one that's going to last till it just decides to quit one day. Like, no warning. They're like, fuck you. You've done enough. Yeah, the rehab ones. Those are the ones. 3, that was you, Michael Thompson. It's a nice one still. Nice pack. 15, another one for you, Jamie. Yeah, the lemonade rehab one's good too. Like, that's good in the summer. Pack 15, Jamie. I think you got another SR here. Tashigi. She's in the new season. Early, too. Box is loaded. Pack 14 is going to be Corey Kelly. Let's see if we can maybe magically pull another sort of SR here or something. All right, we got a leader. VV, Otama, and Sugar. Did get your VV leader. The only complaint I have about this particular, and again, I've only opened 4 different products from here. Well, I've opened multiple packs of OP13, OP14, EBO3, EBO2 a lot because they're in the illustration boxes. Pack 24, Michael Williamson. But everyone seems to have a lot of variety. This one, just with only 1 leader, really messes it up because you know if you get an alt leader, you know who it is. Yamato and Stussy. Michael Williamson. Yeah, why? I know that one because that's what I always get when I go to like a fair or something. I'm a huge Orangeade fan, like sugar and orange. That's it. Pack 22, Michael Thompson, number 1. This is you. Why would they discontinue that? Another leader here. VV leader. Monet and Charlotte Linland. Can't complain about her. Stack. What will it be, Chris? What will it be? Pack 2 is David and Gabe 1 with you. Cammy, Baby 5. Baby 9's like, or not Baby 9, it's Mr. 9 in the new season. Alti. Rare. Pack 2, that is for you, David. And last pack, we really front-loaded that box, didn't we? We'll get to that in a minute. We're going to recap for you guys in a minute. Stupid accident. Something on the gas line. I see the heavy equipment you use, dude. While you're recording, nonetheless. I'm just waiting to, like, get a video, like, a live mid-action and be like, uh-oh, what happened to him? S-Snake and Lim. Well, 4 people got, you know, at worst doubled their investment here. Starting with the VV, which was a much higher, but being the only alt leader card, all the SP boxes are going to have one of her. So, the VV leader. That goes out to pack 7, which is Gabe. Oh, Gabe, you did hit on one of yours there. All right, and then we had the Koala SP, or I'm sorry, All Art of the SR. That goes to pack 13. That's you. Oh, Gabe, you hit 2? Look at you, Gabe. 7 and 13. Wow. You hit 2 nice ones, Gabe. And then the Nami with the All Art SR. That's Jamie, right? Pack 19, Jamie. And then the Koala SP. That's a banger. 230, but don't be surprised. Like, they have really dipped. But when the new series comes out, I do see them climbing back up a little bit. The girls seem to be the ones that bring in good money long term. But, all right, guys. That was fun. I'll post another one if you want, but if not, I said I would keep 5. We're 1 SP down. If someone asks, I will. If not, I'm fine holding. So I'll leave that up to you guys. I'm fine hunting the other 5 for 1 SP. 2 out of 6 is a lot better odds than 1 and 5. I will 100% leave that to you. I will open them if you want. If not, they'll be here. The only way they'll be gone is if I trade them and try to get some other boxes, but I'm totally cool posting them all. Totally your call. Oh, you just like the OG Corey Kelly, the OG Red Bulls. You're a man of classic taste. Dude, I'm telling you, man, this stuff, Gabe, is completely caught my eye. I go to shows and I'm like, I'm not going to spend any money on One Piece. I'm not lying when I say $1,200 later. I'm like, what did I do? Why did I buy all this? My collection's gotten pretty insane. But not like the high-end stuff. A lot of the $100 and less stuff. Because I think the art's cool. People are like, I'll sell you this boa for $800. It comes at $11. I'm like, that's not where my collecting is with this. I'd love to have it, but I like the art. It's hard to sell. Like, I pulled the SP. I haven't sold it because I'm like, it's the Nami SP. I don't want to get rid of it. My wife goes, you're selling that, right? I'm like, yeah. Duh. Like, I'm not going to keep it. $1,600 card. They didn't make other flavors. Now you're just mad that you didn't get to try them. Is that what it is? All right, guys, I'm going to roll. We made it to 1. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm here. Ready to have some fun. Out of Bowman's best. We'll see what we can do. Peace.